All right, markets made a real comeback this week. Let's break down what drove those gains and what it means for you. So, what's the verdict? Well, we saw solid gains across the board, clawing back some of what was lost in March. The Nasdaq was the clear winner here, up 4.4%. The S&P and the Dow weren't far behind either. Okay, what was the main driver? It was all about geopolitics, specifically shifting sentiment around the U.S. Iran conflict. Man, what a roller coaster. Headlines were swinging from ceasefire hopes to renewed threats, really whipping the market around.
All right, let's check out the sector scorecard. Who were the winners and who got left behind in the mix?
This was a clear win for growth stocks. Communication services and tech just soared, while energy took a nosedive. And it wasn't just tech. We saw solid gains in real estate, financials, and materials, a pretty broad rally. That tech rebound was absolutely crucial. So let's dig into where that strength really came from this week. Semiconductors snapped back hard from Monday's drop, and you can see megacap growth was a clear point of leadership. But to really get the weekly picture, you have to look at the day-to-day action. It was a real battle. So we started off weak, then got a massive surge midweek before ending with a choppy, kind of directionless session. While geopolitics moved the market, some individual stocks made huge moves on their own news. Let's take a look. First up, Nike. The stock just plunged. Their weak guidance pointed to a much longer turnaround than anyone expected. On the flip side, Eli Lilly popped. The FDA approved their new weight loss drug, and investors absolutely loved it. And Tesla, it traded down sharply. Why? The company reported some pretty disappointing Q1 delivery numbers. Okay, so that was the week. Now the big question. What should traders be watching for next? The keyword here is cautious. We've got high oil prices, technical resistance, and big inflation data coming up. And speaking of resistance, keep your eyes on that 200-day moving average. The market's really struggling there. So, can this rally hold up against those inflation numbers? That's the key question. Thanks for joining this explainer.